Good day and welcome to Motor Rose Music. I am Jeff Thiel, the host of the channel. Today we've got an unboxing. Thought I'd do an unboxing this week. And this is another Westcreek guitar. Now I've had quite a few of theirs. In fact, I've had every one that's come out on Amazon. And there's actually, I think, one or two more that I don't have that are out now. And this is kind of the Strat style, more of a maybe a super Strat style. It's called the Westcreek JX20 solid body electric guitar, of course. So there were three choices. There was a black and white one with some characters and letters and types of things on it. Then there was kind of a red splatter one. And then a kind of a beige, sand beige paisley looking thing. I think they called it ivory. Let me see. Yeah, or no, Victorian white. That's what it was. And all of these have, it's an HSS configuration where the humbucker can be split. It's got a roasted maple neck. The usual rounded fret ends that Westcreek has. They're not all cut that great. Some they kind of shortchange, but nothing too huge. I usually don't have any problems with their frets. This one has a rosewood fingerboard and a mahogany body, and they are currently selling for, after a $30 discount, $189.99. So this does have a tremolo to it, or a little whammy bar thing. And if it's set up like that, I'll leave it like that. If not, I'll just leave it hardtail. That's what I usually do with all my guitars. Now, with that being said, I'll throw that down here. Let's get to unboxing this thing, and I've got the side view here. All right, so here it is. And as you can see from this angle, I did get the Victorian white. And it's kind of a paisley, I don't know if a true paisley kind of, print on it. And this is a print. They didn't paint these on there, my God. Not for 190 bucks. All right, let me stand up here. And I can pull this all the way off. And let's get a close-up shot here. And there you go. I just kind of like this one. It was just different. I don't really have a beige type electric guitar, sand type. And I like the print on it. Nice rosewood board. The frets are, the inlays are very light. They're kind of hard to see. And I'll get some of these. It comes with the usual stuff. Let me get back down here. Comes with the usual stuff, your Allen wrenches and that. And then some sort of owner's manual. So, as I was about to say, there's it's another video out there. A guy I subscribed to, Two Bike Mike, I think his name. He got the black one. And he's currently kind of been working on that. He's had some issues with his. I think just getting the action lower. And okay, looks like I may have that cut out for me. I'll get a picture of that. I won't try to show it on there. But so, I mean, this thing looks great. Love the color. Look, everything looks good. What I can see from here. The fretboard, not the fretboard, the pick guard looks nice. Oh, that's kind of the knobs are really nice. They turn nice too. This is a little bit looser. And there's the pull push for the split. They feel really good. They're not plastic. They're, at least, yeah, they can't. They got to be metal. And they turn really nice. It's not real loosey-goose. It's got good feel to it. Same with the switch, nice and smooth. Fretboard, yeah, looks good. A nice looking rosewood. I would have liked the inlays to be a bit brighter, and I like the change of the headstock. Let's see if we can get that in there. Yeah, that's kind of nice, different. That's painted on there. That's not another type of wood, but it's painted black. And oh, nice round. There we go. Kind of carve out there. The four of the screws in the back. And you got the white cover there. And then the jack is on the side. Let's see, tuners. Look like the standard type tuners that Westcreek has. So this thing looks good. The action does look pretty darn high. So we will see how it plays. Let's get this thing tuned up, plugged in. I'll get a weight on it real quick so I can tell you that. This is your standard, Strat scale, 25.5, 22 fret. And bone nut, forgot to say that, bone nut. And it does have two of these trees on it, but they're rollers. So they're not just the cheapos. So that's kind of nice. Something you don't see on something that's under 200 too often. So here we go. Let's get it tuned up and plugged in, and we'll see what it plays like, and we'll hear what it sounds like just next. All right, we are back with this Westcreek, and I am running it into my, as I normally do, my deluxe reverb by Fender. It's the 68, the silver face that has the turquoise light and turquoise letters on it. Oh, excuse, I just took a big swig of Diet Pepsi Cherry, and I'm burping now. It's a real pro move there. So anyways, I got this thing plugged in, tuned up, as I had talked about earlier there's another channel, it's called Two Bike Mike. I believe, you know what, I'll leave a link in the description because I'm not going to necessarily take this thing apart in this video. And he has 3 videos of, it's the, not this particular JX20, it's the black one, but it's the same model, just different color. And he takes it all apart and he goes through the troubles that he had, and I think he ends up having to shim the neck and all that kind of stuff because he has a high action problem. Now, I lowered these saddles for a little bit. I played this so I could get used to it. The action is quite high on it. And I had to straighten the neck a little bit. It had a pretty good bow in it. So I got it, not straight, of course, but just a slight bow. Lowered these saddles a little bit and got it to where it was pretty playable. I mean, playable. It is certainly playable, but it's still a bit high. I like my action a little bit high because I bend a lot. I'm old. I'm a Gen Xer, or as you kids would call us, boomer, but that's my parents' generation. But so yeah, I do some bends, and with action a little bit higher, a tip for anybody that has really low action and has trouble with cleaner bends, not that I'm an expert by any stretch, but I did find it helps to raise the action a little bit. That way you kind of don't have to worry about muting. It's easier to kind of catch that string with the meter, your other finger, rather than slipping up over it and making that terrible noise. So anyways, enough of that crap. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. I've got some pedals on the board here, an EQ, and I've got reverb on the deluxe reverb. And I've got a little bit of delay from, what the hell is this called? Demon FX. It's a pretty cool pedal. It's, it's a reverb delay pedal. It was like $100. I'll put a link in the description. I'll have affiliate links down there for some of this stuff. And for this Demon, if it's not I don't think it's a hugely popular pedal. It was like $100, somewhere around there, plus or minus. And it's got all kinds of different reverbs and delays. It's not the greatest in the world, but if you don't want to spend, $200-300 for, great delays, this one's pretty damn good. And I just have a little bit, it's just almost the slapback type thing, which I tend to like. I'll use some super overdrive, and then I'll use some EQ and distortion from I have to look at it, the Easy Deluxe pedal. That's an EQ, and then 2 gain stage distortion pedal. So here we go. We're going to start with the bridge pickup. Of course, this is in humbucker stage, and we'll start this clean. Lovely. Now let's split it. So we're going to split it here. Didn't play that exactly the same, but that's got a nice sound. So now we're going to go into the second position here, and because it links the bridge and the middle position, I will first do, because you have these options, I'm going to do humbucker and the middle single pickup here. Now, let's split the bridge pickup, the humbucker. Yeah, and this it has that nice quacky sound to it. That was the split. Let's listen to it with the humbucker in the middle. Now the split humbucker. Boy, it's tough to, changing chords like that. We got a minor seventh to a minor ninth to that ninth chord. It's with high action, it gets a little tough. I was struggling to get to those chords. So now let's go to the middle pickup here. All right. You wonder why most time when I demo these clean, I always play like G, C, probably C add 9, D, D sus2. I just feel that, it's nice just to get all 6 strings going, or just about all 6, not on the D, but so you can just hear the tonal qualities of these pickups, I think, best. Okay, so now we're going to do the fourth position here, and this is the middle and the neck pickup. Again, this is the classic funk position here. Good times, folks, good times. Yeah, so it's, and that first one, with this high action, that's a hard one to pull off. I'm lucky to pull it off with good low action, but with this, it's a little tougher. So let's go ahead and go to the neck position here. Sounds good, and that's what I've heard and read comments about these guitars, the pickups. To me, for clean, and I played this with some overdrive when I was stretching the strings out and all that. These are the best pickups in a Westcreek that I've heard. I don't know if they're different, or I just happen to get better ones. I assume it's different because none of the ones I have are split, humbucker with a split on it. So I'm guessing that these are different. They certainly sound the best. Maybe I got a good one, I don't know. But Two Bike and a few others I've heard and read on Amazon and that, I've heard the same thing. Great pickups, and some people weren't happy with some finish issues. I think Two Bike had a spot on here with the finish. He wasn't really complaining about it. He's, but there were some other, things that I didn't think were a big deal for a sub $200 guitar. Now the high action where he had to shim the neck, oof, some beginners they're not going to be able to do that type of stuff. I would think, and you sure as hell don't want to go take it somewhere to have it fixed. So I can. There's a little space where I can lower this bridge here a little bit. There's screws across here. I'm going to bring that down, and I'll probably bring the saddles down a little bit more. And if I can't get the action satisfactory, this would be something where I would probably send it back. If it's not simple fixes, then I'm not going to mess with this one. I can just simply send it back, and that's why typically I recommend, if you're going to get guitars like these, is to get them from a place like Amazon, where their return policy is second to none. So they're just so easy to deal with. So if you get a clunker, you just send it back and maybe get a replacement and give that a shot. I've had it where I've done that on a Donner, and they sent me another one because the frets on it, I have a video on that. They literally were cutting my fingers. The frets were so sharp. So I got another one, and it was the same deal. So I sent that back, and I didn't try for a third one. I figured, this is pretty much how they are. But anyways, let's turn some overdrive on these things. I'll just put a little bit of the Boss SD1. That's the super overdrive, and I'll keep it. Let's go up to the neck position here, and I'll just play a few things so you can hear what it's like with some grit on it. There you go, that was the neck. And we'll hit the middle position here, kind of do the same thing. Cases where I was like, uh-oh, what do I play next? All right, so now let's go to the bridge position here. Let's put some distortion on this, put a little more stank on it. Now let's go to the bridge, and we'll put a little more stank on it. All right, I won't push my luck in there and end up getting blocked. So, anyways, that's, a pretty good demo there. The sound of this thing is great. I have to work on the action on this, and I'll take a few steps and see if I can get that where it is comfortable, really comfortable to play. This is playable, but, it's nothing you wouldn't want to play this every day, I don't think, the way this is. You want to listen to it because it sounds great. It looks great. I don't have any problem. Oh, I will tell you one thing before my battery wears out here. These tuners are the best tuners that I've gotten on one of these Westcreeks. Usually they're not bad, they're just fine, they'll pass. These, for some reason, and they don't look a whole lot different than other ones I have, but they feel great. I've not had any tuning issues with this like some other two-bike mic did. My only issue is the action. And you know, for that, I will recommend this. Yes, it's just a mild recommendation. If this action would have been low, I would have been gushing over this thing. But for now, it's a mild recommendation. If, you know, it's from Amazon, so I would say definitely give it a shot. It wouldn't hurt. You can always return it. I'll have a link in the description. I am an Amazon affiliate. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informative. Please like the video if you did, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Remember, keep rock alive.